All over the world, the faithful are mourning the loss of Pope Francis. That includes the newly appointed Archbishop Edward Weisenburger of the Archdiocese of Detroit. He's reflecting on his own personal relationship with the man he describes as selfless and authentic. Tonight, 7 News Detroit reporter Ruta Olsenaida has that part of our team coverage. Ruta?
Pope Francis actually named then Bishop Edward Weisenburger to Archbishop just last month. And while he is new to the area, he knew he wanted to collect Metro Detroit Catholics to pray for Pope Francis. At the Cathedral of the Most Blessed Sacrament in Detroit Monday, Archbishop Edward Weisenburger held Mass in honor of Pope Francis. Weisenburger was one of the last archbishops to be appointed by the Pope before he passed, and he was highly impacted by the Pope's teachings and kindness, as he explained at a press conference before Mass.
There was something profoundly transparent in the best of ways, something very genuine about him that really spoke to the hearts of a great many people.
Losing Pope Francis is something personal for Archbishop Weisenburger, who got to meet the man that many describe as the people's Pope.
Archbishop, you've had the opportunity to meet Pope Francis personally. What was he like in those encounters?
He was delightful, and there was sort of an Henri, in the best of sense of humor within him. He was a man of immense goodness. He wore his heart on his sleeves. You know exactly what he thought. There was no game playing.
It's those qualities that brought out dozens of members of the local Catholic community Monday as they felt compelled to say their goodbyes.
When I heard that the Pope passed, I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to be here and to pay tribute to him.
The message of Mass, let us grieve, but let us rejoice, as his teachings impacted this local community tremendously. The Pope preached for an end to war, famine, and was progressive in his views on the LGBTQ+ community and immigration, something many in this community connected with.
A true missionary servant.
He was a really wonderful, spirit-inspired, loving shepherd and leader. And I personally will miss him.
And while local Catholics knew they needed to reflect Monday night, they say now they're looking to the future to see who is their next pope. In Detroit, I'm Ruta Olsenaida, 7 News Detroit.